wanting to sprinkle in some guys who are hungry, to put it bluntly. Does the fact that he's only pitched one postseason inning in his career fit that profile?
For sure, and this has been a common theme, but every year we've been talking to Kirby, trying to figure out, like, is this the right time to get him here? So, things obviously played out in a way that it finally worked, but I do think that's a big part of it. So I think adding some of this, the new guys that haven't been here for a while, the guys that tasted it last year, will come in, and we feel strongly that there's not going to be complacency. I know they're incredibly focused on winning a championship this year, so I think it's a really good combination of the two, and I think looking forward to this group gelling early on and kind of taking that into this season.
How much time have you guys spent looking at why there hasn't been a repeat champ for 25 years?
Not a ton. I think there's a lot of reasons, and it's hard enough to win one as it is. And then you go through, and there's multiple factors that, like, just the format of it all, how postseason plays out, how regular season plays out. So it's such a, it's one of those things. There's so many different factors. I'm not sure there's a whole lot of sense in trying to peel those layers back.
What made Brasier the odd man out?
I think just like kind of the timing of it. Obviously, Brasier's been great for us, and as we look out, just the how the bullpen is built and potentially needing some flexibility down the road. Unfortunately, Brasier was the move, and he's been incredible for us, and it's always tough because he's a great teammate, great dude. So yeah, there's a bunch of factors. It never feels good, but that was pretty much the reason.
Was there any temptation to kick the can, sort of see if something happens in spring, and maybe the depth issues aren't sort of solve themselves?
I just don't really know how we would have done. We would have needed a roster spot in some way, shape, or form, and felt like, as looking at the roster, it's a good thing when your roster is that talented, but it obviously creates difficult decisions.
When can you put guys on the 60-day? How early is that?
I believe it's our report date, so is that the 10th?
So the Kershaw press conference will be that afternoon?
We got to talk to Kirsch still, so.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Have you already lined up what the nesting doll looks like? What order? Who's going to go on 60-day on which time? Who goes first?
Yeah, there's quite a few candidates.
Yeah, there always are, aren't there?
Does it seem like spending money has become kind of a market inefficiency because a lot of teams aren't spending as much, but do stuff as they want to spend quite a bit?
I think it's kind of said the whole way, like, been an incredible amount of support from ownership of trying to put together the best team that we can, and so when that is the case, and we can add talent, add depth, it's not like a broken record, but doing this to not then have to hopefully go trade guys at the deadline, for us, it just makes sense to try to handle those things now. And like you said, that happens when you have incredible ownership support.